my name is Julie Kettlewell and I am from the Paper Haven, and today I'm sharing with you a bonus card from this round of Coffee and Card. It's round 20 of Coffee and Card. We have been doing some quite simple makes, so I thought it would be nice to do a couple of bonus projects for those who want to use some more of the papers and want some more ideas for using the papers. So these will be, I'll be doing 2 or 3 shorter videos on here. I've got everything prepared. This is one of the cards I shared on my Instagram reels, and I'm going to show you how to create this effect. It's quite similar to the one that I've done on this week's Coffee and Card, but it's a portrait style card. And I've started with a soft succulent card base. That's standard A6 size. And then I have 2 pieces. There are actually 2 pieces of white on here. It's hard to see because it's quite deceptive, but it's a little trick. So you need the larger one, which is 9.7 centimetres by 14. 9.7 centimetres by 14. And the smaller one is 9.2 by 13.5. So it's half a centimetre smaller, and it just sits in there like that. For the time being, I'm going to put the larger one away. And what I have done here is I have cut a piece of the lovely sort of sunset papers, and I have started, I've used all the green on the bottom. These are 9.2 wide, so they're the same width as the smaller piece of white, and they are 2.5 centimetres tall. Okay, so you do have a little bit of excess that you don't need from the top, which I don't think you've enough to cut out the die cut from, but you certainly do have from the side when you cut the side piece off. So it's 9.2 wide, and then they are 2.5 centimetres in depth. And you need to make sure you keep them sort of like in jigsaw order. Then what we're going to do is we are going to glue these on to our piece of white card. And I'm going to start with the bottom one. And it actually glues flush to the bottom and to the sides. There's no white gap. So that's going to glue there. Just make sure that it's not hanging over. No, that's all good. And then I'm going to do the top one now. Like that. And then these are going to sit in here. We're going to leave a small white gap. And what I want you to do is just put them all in place and see how they fit, and make sure you've got an even gap that you're happy with. Okay. Just realised what I've done wrong, but it's fine. Oh man, you could do your stamping actually before you do this, but I've done it wrong. But that's fine, because it's going to work anyway. But if you wanted your stamping to go across the, you'd have to stamp them before you glued them down if you put them all together, but that's fine. So what we're going to do now, we've got all our pieces in position. I'm going to take the Evening Evergreen ink pad, and I'm going to take the lovely tree stamps, and luckily these fit in this piece here, and I'm going to stamp them there like that. They do look a bit like they're floating, but never mind. That's all good. And then I'm going to take the birds. What I might do is have them hanging off the side. So I'll just pop myself a little So I'm going to do some there like that, yeah. And then I'm going to continue them on like this, up there like that. I'm going to take some lovely linen thread and wrap it round twice, and it's going to go in this bottom gap here. Just adjust that a little bit. It's twisted a bit, but never mind. And then I am going to grab the die cup and I'm going to stamp the sentiment in there, and it says, "Wishing you so much happiness." And that's going to be added. Let me just move this over a little bit. Let's see how much room we've got. Oh, actually, we've got plenty of room there, so that's fine. I'm going to add that with some foam pads, or dimensionals, as we should call them. And that's going to just pop in there like that. Whoops. Not really allowed much length of twine, but that's fine. And then what we do is we glue this, as if by magic, we glue this to our white piece, and we end up with a border, a white border all around, because our back white piece is slightly longer and wider. So that's going to glue on there like that. And then we can glue that to our card base. And there we have the bonus card using the other piece of the New Horizons papers. And here are 2 ideas with these papers for you. I do hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.